Okay, I'm going to discuss with data analysis, Toolpak, and statistics. So, introduction to Microsoft Excel with the data analysis Toolpak. So, first of all, that we need to install the data pack. So, how to install? We have to go to File, More, Options, and select the Toolpak. So, I can show you here in Microsoft Excel. When we go to File, then option is available on the left hand side. Then we go to Adds in. The moment we click on the Adds in, we will find an Excel add-in and click Go here. When click Go, that we have the add-in window. From add-in window, we have lots of information here. The most important part is the analysis, the Toolpak. If you would like to install analysis Toolpak, that will be also fine, and add in as well. So click on OK. Once you click on OK, that if you want to see so whether this feature is enabled or not, so to see this one, that you need to click on data here. So on the right hand side you will find here data analysis. So this is the first step that we have installed. Once that we have installed some of the statistics and the tools that we will use, and so starting with the descriptive statistics. So what is the descriptive statistics that we will learn? So descriptive, which itself is going to have a self-explanatory, is going to describe something. So that statistics refer to the method of describing and summarizing data using some tabulars, visuals, and quantitative techniques, which is known as QT. So what is the descriptive statistics that I'm just going to explain in Microsoft Excel? So look at this. For example, I have already made one file for you, that is the descriptive statistics. I'm just going to make it a little large for you. So here we have information like this is the month from January to December, and the sales that we have like 23 units we have sold to 23 here at the end of the year. So here I'm just going to make it all borders. Now look at this. What I want a descriptive data. So whatever the information that we have here, we have the solution. So a lot of things that we have. How to calculate the mean? Mean is the average, standard error, median, mode, standard deviation, sample, variance, right? And a lot more things. So some maximum, minimum, range, and count everything. Now all these things, like sometime when I click here, there is no any formula coming. So how all this information has calculated on the basis of the data we have. So as that I have explained, the data analysis tool is there. So we have a lot of information, a lot of tools. So with the help of those, we will be able to calculate everything. Take an example. If I just want an average of this, so what I do, I'll just select all this data and one more, and click on sum sign, right? Auto sum. So auto sum is here, that we have 1, 2. So how many numbers we have? If we say it's a 12, so you can say average is a 45.5. If 12, so we have 12. So now if we say is equal to sign, the total number of units sold in a year divide by 12 months. So on an average we can say 45.5. So same thing is coming here. And after then, now we need to find the median, then mode, right? And then standard deviation, then variance, then kurtosis, then skewness, range, minimum, maximum, count, and sum. So largest, smallest, confidence level 95%. So that all we need to calculate. If we're going to calculate manually one by one, just by using these Microsoft Excel journal feature, it will take a lot of time. So to save time, we have tool already available with us in data. It's a data analysis. Okay, so right now just what I'm going to do, I'm just making space so that we will have some exactly the same information over here. So go to data analysis. We have a lot of features here, single factor, ANOVA, descriptive. So first we will go to the descriptive statistics and click OK. And in this case the descriptive statistics window will appear. Now input range. So input range is what data will be considered as an input, because the output is required later on. So for this one we have once that we need to click here in this box, or we have another options on the right side of the input range box. There is a one button. If I click on this, then I need to select this range. So from here to here, let's say from the sale from the January till December, that we have selected this range. Press enter. So this range will depict here and we show here in the input range. Now you can see that the sale is the field name. I have already selected this sale as the field name, so I need to select here a label in the first row, which is also very important. Now either it can be a column or a row. So now this is a column, so by default this will be the column selected. Output range. So for the output range, what I want, that I want output here. I click here and this is a field, then I click then anywhere, for example under this is H and 3. So you can say $H $3 here. Then what I want, I just want summary statistics. If I want only summary statistics, then click OK. Then you will see everything is ready-made available. No need to do anything manually. So this is a very beautiful feature that we have here, right? So this is the first thing that you need to understand, how we can use the data analysis just by clicking and to know like some of the features, just clicking one or 2 points will have a lot of information. So here some of the things we can understand very easily. So count is developed, automatically coming count, right? Sum is coming, minimum maximum, you can see here the maximum point is 98 and the minimum point is that is 6. In the month of October 6 units were sold. A range, that is a 92, right? From we can say what is the maximum range over here. Then we have standard deviation, mode, median and means, that is the average. So later on we will understand standard deviation, that we have already done, right? So standard deviation, median is that from the top to bottom we need to have this data in ascending order, and after then in the middle like we have 6 month and 7 month. So 6 months and 7 months sales will be added, divided by 2, that will be the median, right? So mode is how many times one data can be selected number of time, right? So mode in the sample, for example in this case the mode is 23. So 23 is coming for 2 times here, first in month of January, second one is in the month of December. Sometime there is a lot of information or a data. At the time of sampling of data, we are just going to select some information or data. If that information or data is coming repeatedly, exactly the same thing that you are getting, that means that particular data or sample have more chances of being selection every time, is known as mode. Now this is the first thing that we have done. Now the next is the sampling. Sampling, which is clear from the name, that sampling is the foundation of the statistical analysis, and we use sample data in business analytic applications for many purposes. For example, we might wish to establish the mean, variance, then proportion of very large or unknown population. First of all, we need to have some data, only then we will be able to calculate the mean, variance and maximum, minimum count and everything, and provide value for input in decision models. And sampling is also used to understand the customer satisfactions. If in the large organizations a lot of customers are there, we just need to have some information from the client, and maybe in the form of survey. We have a lot of software like monkey survey is there, that we send that file to our clients. So yeah, so whether they are just going, how much they are satisfied, they are fully satisfied, 100% satisfied, not satisfied. So accordingly that we can get that information. That is also known as a primary research, you can say. And just we are getting for the primary research, we are getting the data, right? We are getting the sample. So sample may be from the, depends upon the age, depends upon the gender, depends upon the area, right? So all this information, if we have that, we put information together in Microsoft Excel or in some software, and accordingly that we will go to and make some decisions. Now once everything is collected, we reach a conclusion as to which of the several sales strategies is most effective, or understand if a change in the process resulted in an improvement. If for example they are just going to make some modification in one process, what will be the consequences, is it bad or a good, or maybe the result of that particular change. That is also very very important, and for that one we need sampling. Now how to do sampling, how to create sampling in Microsoft Excel. So look at this, we have here, the one is the sample file which I have created for you. I'm just making it a nudge. So the same example I'm taking here for you. So look at this, we have this data ready, right? So here same thing, same steps, very easy. Just go to data, click on the data analysis on the right hand side of the Excel, and we have one here, sampling. We will find here sampling here, so click OK. So in this case we need an input range. So input range here is, when I click on this, from the sales for the 12-month units sold, we have this information. Label I have selected, so I need to select label as well. Now the random, right? So random number of sampling. So how many numbers that I want from this? If I say I want a 3 number, right? For example, I want a 3 number. So how I will be able to collect these from these data, like from these 12 numbers, 12 all these numbers, I just want only 3. So let's see what are the 3 numbers I will be able to get. So output, click on this box and click where I want this result. Now all this information is available, random number sampling. So let's say click OK. The moment I clicked OK, so what happened, like, so 98, 10 and 23 randomly it is selected. We have not selected, right? The computer have selected random numbers, right? So which is also very very important. You might have seen some of the video games, or some of you can say data, maybe the dice, just the rolling of the dice, any number can come. Or maybe from the sampling, in a class there are 20 students, and the teacher asks for one student to stand up and choose just randomly, right? So that is also possible. This is the random, right? So Microsoft Excel is a very powerful tool, and with the help of data analysis, that we will be able to understand how we can collect it. Now one time more, same thing that we can repeat. Just go to data analysis, and we have here random sampling. So sampling, click OK. So range we have, I want to select once again. So this is the range. Okay, so now we have 6, 7, 6 and 6, 7. So 6, 7 is selected for 2 times, right? So it all depends upon the computer, so how the computer understands this one and how they select it. So this is how we can use a sampling technique in Microsoft Excel.